Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. And I thought I'd wait till the severe thunderstorm watches went up, and they have gone up. It is 2:45 Eastern time, the time that I'm recording this. So if you're watching this later on, go to weather.gov to make sure you have the latest weather information regarding the potential for severe weather in your area. Now, for now, the watches are mostly inland. We've got severe thunderstorm watches up for Maryland, except the eastern shore, Northern Virginia into West Virginia. That is one of three severe thunderstorm watches that are in effect at the moment. The second watch area that is up covers much of southwestern, south central Pennsylvania, and then noses on up into northeastern Pennsylvania. The southeastern part of the state is out of this. The third severe thunderstorm watch, which I'll get to right there. There we go. And here's the third severe thunderstorm watch, and that covers the rest of northeastern Pennsylvania, upstate New York, mainly west of the Catskills, or along and west of the Catskills, up I-81 into northeastern New York and much of the state of Vermont. That's where they seem to be lining up for development at this time, and you're seeing these are lightning flashes that are showing up on the satellite view here, are those speckled areas of green, yellow, and red. Those are lightning flashes from thunderstorms. So you see one area that's up in upstate New York. The other area is in West Virginia down to western Maryland. They are generally moving toward the east, and these are also generally moving toward the east. But there's this gap in the middle at the moment. Now, we do have the first of a little cluster of thunderstorms that's developed in central Pennsylvania. So we'll have to see on the radar how this all plays out. I tend to think that the thunderstorm activity is going to peak out for inland areas, and then we'll start to see those weaken as they move into New Jersey and points eastward. Again, assuming that these things develop in between. And you can see on the radar there are some new cells developing near I-81 getting ready to move into eastern Pennsylvania. There's a line up in upstate New York, and we've got a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings that are in effect, again, as of 2:45 p.m. Eastern Time, and also a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings that are in effect in that southern branch that's moving out of West Virginia and into western Maryland and southwestern Pennsylvania. So the Storm Prediction Center overall, they actually have an enhanced risk of severe weather that they've added today on their maps and their update this afternoon from northeast Virginia up into northwestern New Jersey. So it is possible that we could see an additional watch go up for areas that are to the east of where the watches are currently, and then the slight risk goes all the way up into western Maine and goes all the way down into eastern Kentucky. I don't think you're going to see a whole lot of rain out of these storms, if that's what you're looking for, because they're going to move fast. But we might pick up a little bit of shower and thunderstorm activity, I think maybe over the weekend, probably on Sunday. Not widespread activity, but there might be enough. So the total rainfalls, patchy areas of 3/4 of an inch to an inch, inch and a quarter from southern New England on southward into Virginia. Still seeing larger amounts in the Carolinas, down into Florida, and even bigger amounts being indicated along the central Gulf Coast. So as we take a look at how the models play this, and these short-range models are just, the short-range models are really not good to use because of the fact that they're all over the place. You know, some of them have them to the north, some of them have them to the south. So the way to play this is understand if there's a watch up in your area, you know there's a risk. If you don't get a severe thunderstorm, you say thank you very much and move on. You certainly don't complain about it and about not getting a severe thunderstorm. But you can see the GFS actually winds up forming a rather solid line late this evening from Long Island and southwest Connecticut, south and westward through New Jersey into Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia. So we'll have to see how the radars materialize as we move through the next several hours. That goes through We will be very warm tomorrow, upper 80s to around 90 degrees. The dew points will probably come down a little bit. I don't expect any shower or thunderstorm activity to happen tomorrow. Thursday, we have a weak upper trough that'll be swinging through, so I'll throw in that there'll be the chance of a shower or storm when that upper trough goes by. And then we should see some dew point relief on Friday. And Friday looks like a good day with sunshine with temperatures in the 80s. I think Saturday looks okay too, with temperatures mostly in the 80s. There's a little bit of shower and thunderstorm activity from a disturbance that goes by in southern Pennsylvania into New Jersey Saturday afternoon and evening. That moves out. And then maybe another round of showers and thunderstorms perhaps Sunday night or on Monday with another weather front that'll be moving on through. We're going to go through all of this and get into the long range and everything else when we have on the Joe and Joe Weather Show tonight at 7:30 Eastern Time. I just want to check one more time before I put an end to this because SPC does put out sometimes potential severe thunderstorm watches. They don't have anything additional here that they've added, at least as of 2:50 p.m. Eastern Time. So again, Joe and Joe Show will cover the weather not only in the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic states, but nationwide. We'll take a look at the tropics and the long range. That's at 7:30 tonight.